Hey everyone, welcome back to 7 Days to Die. My name is Brodie and it is the morning of day 8. And what a beautiful morning it is. Last night we survived our first horde of the series, the day 7 horde. We cobbled together, literally cobbled together, a bit of a base, very last minute. We finished it pretty much about 10 o'clock on the dot, but it did well. We've gone around with the hammer and we've checked what needs to be repaired, and it is pretty much the second block up on each of the pillars, and that is pretty much it. The POI, however, that has taken a bit of a damage. So they've knocked out the boarded windows here, and they've attacked these uprights here, which I've also figured out that if you jump, you can actually climb up those. So I don't know whether the zombies will be able to do it. It might be something that we need to address. One of the other things we also need to address is the fact that I can clear my base with a jump. So I'm pretty sure a spider zombie will be able to jump from there onto the roof of the fast food restaurant. Now, I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue because we're only going to be staying here for 1, maybe 2 more horde nights. So maybe the day 14, maybe the day 21 horde. But eventually, I would like to move away from here and pick ourselves somewhere either in the centre of this town/city or somewhere in one of the other town/cities that we can potentially build a base, or we can take over a POI and fortify it even more. Something that's a little bit better, something that's a little bit more well constructed than the fast food restaurant. But for now, we've cooked ourselves up some food. We've got ourselves a ton of drink, but we are incredibly thirsty. Our thirst is showing at 60%, so we're just going to down some coffees just to give ourselves a bit of a boost for this morning. And then we're going to go and head off and pick up where we left off in doing that quest for Trader Rect. I fell over my words a little bit there. I apologise. We have a quest 100 meters away. We're going to go and do that, and then whilst we're clearing the zombies out of the honey farm, I believe it is, yes it is, we can have a think about what we're going to do for the rest of the day. But now we're at the honey farm, we're going to kick it off by starting the quests. And should we go around the outside first, clearing all the loot, or should we save that till the end? Let's save it to the end. Let's go through very loudly, apparently. Let's go through the POI and wake up the zombies. Would help if we reloaded our crossbow. It would appear that somebody was awoken by Kyle's death. Thank you for that, Kyle. He's not Kyle, he's Glenn. We renamed him. So they're coming through this door here. I still don't have an axe. Oh, you bastard. Arlene, you sneaky ninja. So is there an attic to this place? Huh. Oh, I didn't know that. Not that I've done this POI and I know it like the back of my hand anyway, but I don't see any stairs. Everything seems to be on this one level, except for Arlene's little hidey hole. Shitting hell. Ah! Oh my god. They're everywhere. They're hiding in every little cupboard, every little nook and cranny. Hey, Gary. My goodness, it's like an actual infestation. My goodness. So there's actually nothing up here. There was just the hiding spots for the zombies. Oh, there was a bird's nest. Excellent. That's exceptionally helpful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so it's going to push us outside. Are they beehives? Do they yield honey? Okay, there's clearly going to be monsters hiding behind that door. Yes, because, you know, I triggered them with the tripwire that I... Did I actually hit somebody then? I was aiming for Jiggles. I think I hit Dave in the background. Oh, Jiggles swerved it. Jiggles dodged it. Sneaky Jiggles. Yeah, look, the bolt's actually sticking out of Dave's head. Sit down, Kyle. Take it easy, pal. Okay. Do these yield honey? I've seen a few people attack them, and I don't think I've ever seen a jar of honey pop out of one of these. But it might be worth taking apart a couple. It could just be a really low chance. Okay, so I've taken apart a few of the beehives, and I haven't got anything. Oh, one thing. The Headlight Mod that we bought at the end of last episode, because we gifted ourselves one from the creative menu, I spent the money. I spent 500 and something dukes on buying one so that I could discard of it and put balance into the world for gifting myself the Headlight Mod for use within the Horde Night. So that's me doing my That's me doing my due diligence, if I can get my fucking words out, in making things right with the world and restoring balance to the 7 Days to Die gods. Am I catching her with the axe? Come on, Arse. Oh, yeah. Show us your happy sack. Ooh. We've just thrown one away. So we gifted ourselves one. We bought one. We've just thrown that one away. And then we've just found another one. Oh, yeah. Goodness. When it rains, it pours, ladies and gentlemen. When 7 Days to Die comes around, when it rains, it pours. There's not going to be anyone up there, but there will be some loot up there, I would have thought. Light's pointing us this way. This is clearly filled with monster cupboards. And I guarantee you there is an invisible trigger. So let's be super quiet. And I bet you we still wake all the fuckers up. Oh, I hate it when I'm right. I actually don't. I really like it when I'm right. But in this circumstance, I hate it. Oh, you bastard. Swing and a miss for Derek. Like on my part, not on Derek's part. He was a real good shot. Lewis. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness, I'm infected and I'm sprained. Maybe this was more of an oh shit gun moment rather than trying to take them out with the baseball bat. Oh, we got 4 points and an infection. Okay, let's just eat some boiled meat just to top off our health a little bit. And we'll down a couple of red teas just to help with the effective digestion. And hopefully, we've got 2 tree stumps here. Let's quickly take apart those. See if there's any honey inside to help deal with the infection that we've foolishly acquired during this POI. Okay, there's the honey that we needed. That's fine. We do have a sprain on our leg. So, potentially running is going to be a bit of a detriment to us at the moment. But, let's get through the POI, because once we've cleared this, we could potentially go home, grab ourselves some steroids, which will help mitigate the sprain. I think steroids last for 10 minutes, which is more than enough to deal with the sprain that we have. Some duct tape and some nails. Scrap the nails, take the duct tape. Thought we triggered someone. They must be down in the bunker. Okay. Let's get this tree trunk. No honey in there. We know there's no honey in there. Right. There's a businessman. You coming up? You staying down? You can stay down. That's fine. So this is the main stash. Excellent. Excellent. Right, let's pop open the crates. You never know. We might get lucky and we might find some steroids in here today. We'll scrap both of those. The Spear Hunter book we're not going to need, so we'll just take it to sell. Murky Water. Oh, Dart Trap Schematic. At what point, in what skill, do we learn Dart Traps? Let's have a look here. Advanced Engineering. So if we have a look in the Advanced Engineering tree, it's not a level 1 because obviously we can't craft them yet. Tinkerer is workbenches and cement mixers. Electrician is electric fences and blade traps. Inventor is battery banks and nail guns. Shotgun turrets. This is also generators. They space it out. So excuse me. They space it out within the paragraph. So trying to find it. Craft military fiber. I don't know. If I'm missing it in there, let me know in the comment section below. But it would appear that dart traps we can unlock via advanced engineering anyway. The retractor mod schematic, that's cool. A bone knife that's about the same. Some more crossbow bolts and a first aid kit. Awesome. Painkillers, some recog and a bandage. Some pears. I'm just going to drink the water for inventory's sake. And we'll just eat the potatoes for now as well. Excellent. So I think that's everything other than this cabinet, which has an amazing empty can inside. Cool. So that's the main stash done. The area is clear. We can return to the trader. So let's make our way back through the POI. Loot all the bits that we can. We'll chop up all the bits that we can as well. We're not going to take everything. I'm just going to put that out there. We had an episode a couple of days ago where we cleared an entire POI. We took absolutely everything, even the kitchen sinks. But it just took so long. So we're just going to take the essentials from POIs now. Loot the loot containers. Take the cobble. Take the building resources. And I think we're pretty much going to leave it at that. We're not going to harvest too much because if we need lead or brass or anything like that, we can potentially just get those from harvesting runs. Maybe not brass, maybe just lead and iron. I'm on about with that. But yeah, taking everything apart took far too long. Just literally, from this bookcase here, looted ourselves the AK-47 schematic. So I'm having a real dilemma with schematics at the moment. One of the things I'm thinking is that if I'm going to spec into that anyway, so if I spec into machine gunner anyway, I unlock AK-47 crafting with level 1. So if I'd have already spec'd into this, that's schematic would already show as being red. Am I right in saying that? But as I am not specking into machine gunner, even if I could craft an AK-47 from that schematic, it would only be a level 1, which would be not as good as a level 6 point machine gun, I would have thought, or anything that you can loot along the way. So therefore, that schematic is redundant, I believe. Reading it isn't going to actually be any benefit to me, other than the XP benefit, but I can get XP when I sell it, along with a sell price of 160 dues. More if I sell it with, whilst I'm under the influence of better barter candy. Okay, I don't think there's much left of the POI. We're in the living room, which electric fence post schematic. Again, I think that is one of the ones that we can learn during advanced engineering, I think. Electric fences is electrician. So again, that could be a redundant schematic. Burning shaft mod, however, That's going to be useful. What do we need to craft a burning shaft mod? Don't know what the ingredients are for that. We need a workbench to start with. We need forged steel, glue, oil, and a gas can. So we could potentially make burning shafts for all of our weapons. That's a good time. I like that. Let's open this bad boy. And then I think, yeah, I think this, we've already looted, but it has reset itself as part of the POI. So technically, we shouldn't really be looting it because that's double dipping. But one little shack won't hurt, right? One little shack won't hurt, and potentially that's how it starts. That's how it starts. Before you know it, we're double dipping everything. So we'll just pretend that one never happened. We'll take those feathers, and we've got 6 minutes left on our sprained leg, so I don't want to run too much. But I want to go around the cornfield and take all the corn that's still alive, because we might use that and might need that at some point in the future. I'm going to take the chrysanthemum as well, because we are using red tea. We're trying to keep that and coffee as our primary drink. Mainly red tea, though, for our effective digestion. I'm going to grab this duffel bag while we're here. Cool. Like, nothing really useful other than the rifle parts that we can potentially sell. Oh, we're full. Ah. Okay. Murky water we can get anytime. Cloth we can get anytime. And I'm running out of things. Rotten flesh, that'll do. Cool. I think that is everything from this POI. So, because we have our leg injury, because we have a sprained leg, what I think will be the best course of action will be heading home. Oh, Art of Mining Volume 5. Craft resources like ore, stone, wood into more compact stacks. That's a good book. That's a great book to sort of like farm some experience later on, because crafting the ores into stacks gives you experience, and you can do it a few times and take advantage of getting some good chunks of XP. But it does reduce every time you craft a stack, I believe. Okay, right. We're going to lock off our inventory. That's 6 or 7. I think that's 6. And then we're just going to chuck everything into there. That's a good time. We're going to grab ourselves some steroids so that we can deal with our bad leg. And then I think the course of action for the rest of today is we're going to pop to see Trader Rect. We're going to turn in this quest and get our reward for that. Maybe pick up another quest from Trader Rect. But then we're going to head south, because when we completed the tier 1 quests for Trader Rect, we unlocked the opening trade routes to the south quest, which we still haven't done. So I'm thinking we venture south, we find the trader down there, we see who it is, we scope out that town or city a little bit, see what's there, and potentially think about setting up a fob or like a little bit of a base down there, so we can either run missions for the new trader down there as well to build up that relationship, or scout the area for a POI or somewhere where we can actually make the base that we're going to use for the rest of the series, and not just the temporary base that we're in right now at the fast food restaurant.
Clear of me. Wipe that smirk off your face.
You wipe that smirk off your face. That was like the worst comeback ever. Okay, we're just going to take the iron sledge just to sell back to him. And we have fetch and clear to the east, which is the closest.
I don't like you, but maybe I'll
Farm 11.
If you do, let's get one thing straight. You're not working
Okay.
with me. You're working for me.
Okay, did we do this farm? I don't remember. Can't remember whether we did that farm and whether we just didn't mark it off. We definitely didn't mark off the honey farm that we've just done, so let's mark that one as clear. Excellent. So we've got a mission for Trader Rex, which we could potentially do. I think we're going to do that tomorrow, because for right now, I'm going to buy his sham, smoothie, sugar bits, his health bar, and his tuna. We checked his inventory yesterday, I believe. He doesn't restock now till day 10. There were a couple of things that caught my eye, but again, not entirely sure they're going to be useful for my build. The mini bike chassis being one of them now, actually. I've just spotted that. Hunter mod.
Some
Okay.
days I don't even know why I open the doors.
Because we give you dukes, and it affords you to live this lavish, glorious lifestyle that you have. Bastard. Okay. Anywho. Ooh. Someone's mad. It's Big Mama. Big Mama's mad. Come on, Big Mama. Stay down. There you go. Thank you. Just die. Right. We're at game stage 22. I just said that because I pressed the wrong button. We need our quests. I don't know what button it is to open the quests menu. But for now, we're going to open the trade routes. It's 1.6 kilometers and we still only have a push bike. So, we're just going to hump it. Hump it is walking. I don't think that's right. What's the term for humping it whilst you're on a bike? Is there a term for humping it whilst you're on a bike? I don't know. But we're going to pedal. We're going to pedal it. There are 1.4 kilometers that we have left, and we're going to go and check out and see who the trader is down to the south. I might attack some tree stumps along the way, only for their honey, not because I've got anything against tree stumps. It's raining, so it's probably really dark, but we have a headlight now, so that's something at least. So, yeah, Brodie, just shut the fuck up, and I'll see you there. Oh my goodness, I can't stop waffling sometimes. Sometimes the words just come out of my mouth. It's like verbal diarrhea. My brain hole and my mouth hole, the communication between the two just is real shit. Okay, so we're still a kilometre away from the traders, but we have hit what appears to be the edge of another town already. There's another Jericho branch just there. Maybe we've got a city this close to us. Arlene, good afternoon. Is that as a post office? This looks a bit more city-like. Banks and coffee shops and strip clubs. And adult theatres. Excellent, excellent. That's definitely an attraction. There's Stand Tower, the POI that is famous for being on its side. I can't wait to actually go in there. I'm not sure what tier that POI is. I would imagine that it's a bit of a tough one, to be fair. But I'm going to take a second and plug back in my headphones because I scratched my leg and apparently unplugged them. So 1 second, guys. It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. Oh, shit in hell. What did I knock over? It was my tutor. Hang on. What the fuck? Listen now. Oh, fuck. Need a bigger desk. This desk isn't working out for me anymore. I need a bigger desk. But yeah, okay, so we're now plugged back in. There's a cracker book, which could be useful. There are definitely some perk books and some schematics that I don't have that I would like to have. Hello. Yes, I'm new to the area. We know marketing, advertising agency potentially. Savage country. And then I think we're about to hit the farming areas again. There's the grain silo. Excellent. So, is this trader on the southern edge on the southern edge of this settlement as well. The Trader Rex on the southern edge of our settlement. Our town. Look, I don't know, I'm not sure what the correct terminology for them is. I do know what the correct terminology for you is, though. Oh, shit, I'm out of... Oh, bugger. Dang it! I'm such a terrible person. Oh my god, I'm such a terrible person again. Right. Got ya. Should we see if we can get Glenn from here as well? We did. Oh, that's a good time. Oh, that is a good time. Okay, so let's get our dinner. It's not Glenn. Glenn is not our dinner. This fella here is. Thank you. And out of the corner of my eye, I've spotted that our trader for this southern town, I'm just going to call them towns, it's just going to be easier. This southern town is none other than Trader Joel himself. So not Trader Rex. Our tier 2 missions don't continue on down here. However, having access to a new trader, oh, our sprained leg is going to outrun our steroids a little bit. Excellent. Okay, so before we stock up on vending machine stuff, let's check his actual stash and his secret stash to see if there's anything expensive that we want to buy first.
Come speak with me, friend.
Ooh, I definitely will. That gruff voice. Come speak with me, friend. Cornmeal. We haven't really got any cornmeal recipes, I don't think. Let me double check. Oh, okay, so we've got cornbread. We can literally make cornbread, which is just cornmeal and water. So, might be worth making. Nothing in the workbench. Nothing really in the cement mixer. Check the forge. I think that's it for Trader Joel's. I don't think there's much in terms of lootable shit around his compound. I think he's just got these shelves that are actually in his shop area. Is it a shop area? I don't know. Cloth. Polymers. And then he's got this rack back here that we can potentially search for some quality 6 steel scrap gloves. Not steel gloves. Scrap gloves. They're not steel. They are scrap. They are scrap. Oh, got a cash register as well. Right, we'll pretend that never happened.
We're cooking with gas.
Now we are cooking with gas. Hello, how are you doing, Trader Joel? Can I please take a look at your inventory? Urban Combat Volume 7. One room at a time, you'll conquer an urban building, take 5% less damage, and deal 10% more damage when indoors. Yes, please. Gunpowder, feathers, cement, robotic. Weapons. Nothing. He's got a load of ammunition, which I don't really think we have much call for at the moment. Generator bank, that could be useful. Battery bank could also be useful. Although we're probably not at the point where we're at generators and batteries yet. Are we? I don't know. Nothing really for first aid. We've already read the cement mixer schematic. We've got pretty much all of those. Oh, military leg armor, leather boots, leather gloves. No, not much. So let's check his secret stash. What's he got here? Great Heist book that we've already read. Grandpa's Moonshine recipe. Bar Brawling Volume 7. Bicycle chassis, which we've already got. Polymer string mod. That might be useful for our bows and our crossbow in this circumstance. Okay. I don't think there's much else. I don't think there's much else that he wants.
Obliged, stranger.
He has that we want. Because he wants lots of stuff. He must do. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my goodness. Press your right buttons, Brodie.
Have what you're looking for.
It's 5 o'clock. Do you think we can do a
Admire you,
cheeky...
friend, and no matter what, I'm grateful for everything.
think we can do a cheeky mission for Trader Joel? What we'll do is we will take all the bits that we want to take out the vending machine as well, which is pretty much all of it. We need to set ourselves up a stash down here then if we're going to be doing missions for Trader Joel, and we might as well do it in the farm that we're about to clear. This is awesome. Okay, so let's get our express raid on. We'll activate the mission and we'll run through and we'll kill everyone first of all. Oh, shit. Both scared me then. Bastard. You absolute bastard. You scared me. Is that in the caravan or somewhere else? It is in the caravan. Take the businessman's legs out from underneath him and then bonk him on the noggin. Hey? Into the farmhouse, potentially? So, with our game stage and our loot stage being a little bit higher, but we're doing a tier 1 POI, does it mean that the zombies and everything is going to be easier with it being a tier 1? But the loot is going to be equivalent of our game stage? Is that how it works? Like, are you more beneficial? Are you better off doing lower level missions whilst you're a higher level because you can burn through them quicker and get to the loot quicker? I don't know. Let's have a look-see. I can remember you fall through that floor. There we go. Thank you. And then there should be 3 jabronis hidden here. I've seen people do this POI plenty of times. Sometimes they just stick with you. And here we are at the main loot already. Okay. So it is only a fragile box that you don't have to chop up. Okay. Tier 3 pump shotgun. Quality 3, not tier 3. First aid kit, that's quite useful. Crossbow bolts. Bandages that we're probably not going to use. And a box of Shamway stuff. Has some mushrooms. Okay. Could we potentially start a mushroom wall now? Is that something that we could potentially do? Okay. Doesn't really seem like there's much else. But we'll see what kind of quest reward we can get from Trader Joel for doing this POI for him. But first we'll go back through and we'll loot everything that we can from the small farm. Okay, that was pretty good. That was a pretty quick raid. Is there anything on the outskirts of the... on the outside of the farm it's going to be worth taking as well? We do love ourselves a chrysanthemum flower. The crickets are chirping, so that must mean it's 7 o'clock. I'll run around on these farmlands, but someone told me that sometimes there are landmines on them, so I'm looking forward to the day that I actually get blown up by a landmine. It looks like Steve's come over from the POI next door, which might not be a bad shout to raid actually, because it's only a little one. We could potentially get through that, hand this mission back into Trader Joel, and then still have enough time to get home later today. But we are significantly full. We don't need murky water. Okay. We're going to have that inventory manage as we loot with this one, guys. So, clay soil we can get from anywhere. Scrap. And then mushroom seeds. We can definitely start our mushroom wall now. Oh, you bastard, Steve. Have an axe to the face, you little git. Scrap. And we'll take the gunpowder. We've got a bow coming in. We've got a bow going out. We'll check these little tents. We don't need the cloth necessarily, I don't think. We'll take the stone and the sand. We won't bother with the bodies. I realised that I didn't loot that before I chopped it up because I'm an idiot. Aren't I, Wilma? I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Oh, look at all of that wood. Good times. We'll chop that up for sure. No honey. Nothing in the cars. Couple of zombies in here. They even top up. With some medical supplies. Aloe cream. We need aloe cream. Let's just use aloe cream now, shall we? Stone and polymers. That thunder's really loud. We need to repair you. I don't think even if we got honey, we wouldn't have enough room for it anyway. So let's clear a couple of spaces. There we go. Oh my god, our inventory is just so clogged up right now. It is so clogged up. But we're clearing another POI, so it's kind of useful. Have an axe. Can I ask you a question? I'm sorry, I'll promise I'll never do anything like that again. Let's go get our bike, and then let's pop back into Trader Joel's, cash this mission in. Hopefully we'll have enough space to collect our reward. But then we can see about venturing home, because, you know, it's almost 9 o'clock. The baddies are almost at run speed. We are still at pedal speed, which is not the best when you've got an army of undead assholes trying to eat your face off.
I'll go. It must be now.
And we've got another helmet light mod. I don't understand it. Like, we spent 7 days trying to find one. We found like 4 in the past sort of 24 hours. We're going to take the Molotovs though. Thank you, Trader Joel. Very much appreciated. I'm not going to bother grabbing another mission from him yet. We're just going to make our way back to the fast foods restaurant. But at least we've made inroads down in the southern town now. We've started to build a relationship with Trader Joel. We're going to make our way home now, back up to our current town. Dump all this inventory out, and we'll go through and see how lucrative and how well we've done for today. Okay, so it is officially 10 o'clock. We haven't made it home yet. We're still pedaling through the woods. Hopefully there's no wolves or bears or ferals spawned in close to our position, because I don't think I've got the leg power to to get away from a feral. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't want to... Oh, shit. I don't want to be having to deal with bears or dire wolves on my ride home either, if I'm honest. Okay, so we've made it home. It's 10:30, so it didn't take overly that long. We have inventories full of stuff that we need to go through throughout the night, but just having a brief scan, see what we've actually got. Some ammo, some weapons, some resources, some mushrooms, and pretty much more of the same. So I'm going to spend tonight doing what I usually do, crafting repair kits, crafting food and drink for the next day or so, smelting down some materials and so on. And then we'll pick things back up on the morning of day 9, where we can press the right button. There we go. It's the O key, by the way. I did have a look. We can pick up this mission, this tier 2 mission for Trader Rhett, and go and clear this next farm. But what I also think we should do is potentially explore more of our town. So we've unlocked a lot of this corner. Could it be a corner? Could it be a half? Could it be a third? I don't know. We've got a lot more to explore to the northwest. So I think it's about time we did that, so that we know what's in our vicinity, what's in our local area. But again, we'll do that in the next episode, so I'll end this episode here. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more. Please do check out the links in the description below as well. And once again, I want to say thank you to Rookie Grandad. He's continuing to provide support on this channel. Thank you ever so much, mate. It means so much that you watch these videos, enjoy them, and that you share your likes and your thoughts in the comment section down below, and that you also pledged on Patreon, which you can do. It is via the link in the description below. There is a Patreon to support the channel. It'd be great if you did. Don't feel like you have to, though. Just watching is enough, and is very much appreciated as well. But for now, I want to thank you for joining me. I hope to see you all next time. Take care, and bye for now.